Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hayagriva, Hayagriveti yo vadet, Tasya Nissarate Vani, Janhu Kanya Pravahavat, Abhramam Bhangarahita, Ajadam Vimalam Sada, Tapaswadhyaya Shushrusha, Krishna Puja Ratam Munim, Vishveshamistadam Vande Parivrat Chakravartinam, पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम्. It is very difficult to explain each and every shloka of this Prathama Sarga, but I will do as much as possible after reading the shloka. So then you can read afterwards. After the class, you can read it. Tapaswadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidam varam naradam paripapracha valmikir munipungavam onvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kashtaviryavan dharmajñascha kritajñascha satyavakyo dridhavratah चारित्रेण च को युक्तः सर्वभूतेषु को हितः विद्वान् कः कः समर्थश्च कश्चैकप्रियदर्शनः आत्मवान् को जितक्रोधो द्युतिमान् को नसूयकः कस्य बिभ्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे यददिच्छाम्यहं श्रोतुं परं कौतूहलं हि मे. Valmiki, great Muni, he requested Narada, who is always immersed in tapas and swadhyaya, and who is great orator. So he asked Narada, who is the person most virtuous? Onvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kashyaviryan, who is the most virtuous and most heroic person, and who knows the dharma, and who is always indebted to others who have helped him, and who is always speaking truth, and he is very much firm on his oaths, and whose character is of very high standard, and who is very much compassionate to all the living beings in this world, and who is most intelligent person, most knowledgeable person, and who is always very handsome, good looking person, and who has control over himself, who has defeated his anger, and who is Jyotiman, very glowing, and who is not jealous, in front of whom even the devatas, they are afraid to fight. That I want to know. This is my interest of area. I want to know who is such person. And you are the person who can narrate, who can let us know who is this person. Maharshetvam samarthosi jnatum evam vidham naram Shrutva chaitat trilokadnyo Valmikir Narado Vachaha. This Valmiki, he told Narada that you are the most able person who can tell me who is this such person. And now Narada, having heard the sentence of Valmiki, he started narrating who is about such a great person. Shruyatamiti chamantre prahrishto vakyam abravit. Very much happily he started. Bahavo durlabhaschaiva yetvaya kirtita gunaha mune vakshyamyaham buddhva tairyukta shruyatam naraha. These are all very difficult to assemble in one place. There are many virtues which are available in different locations, different persons, but not all of them are available in one person. But I have understood such a person who has been endowed with all these qualities of life. Now, please listen. इक्ष्वाकु वंश प्रभवो रामो नाम जनैश्रुतः नियतात्मा महावीर्यो द्युतिमान् धृतिमान् वशी. He is the Rama who is born into the family of Ikshvakus, known as Rama. Niyatatma, he is controlling himself. Mahavirya, very heroic. Dyutiman, glowing, effulgent, and Dhrutiman, he is courageous, and Vashi, controlling. Buddhiman, Nitiman, Vagmi, Shriman, Chatru Nibarhanaha, he is intelligent and he is well versed in the politics. Nitiman, ethical Admi, Vagmi, high orator. Shriman, prosperous, rich. Shatru Nibarhanaha, who has slayed his enemies. Vipulamso Mahabahu, Kambugrivo Mahahanuhu, he has wide shoulders and long shoulders, the long hands. Kambugrivaha, his neck is like a conch shell. Mahahanuhu, his cheek is little bit very long. Mahoraskaha, his chest is very wide. Maheshwasaha, and he has got his box of his arrows. Gudha Jatruhu Arindamaha, and Jatru is a bone that should be covered by the fat normally, and many a times it is seen openly. But Rama's Jatru, very bone in the ankle that is covered by the fat, and with it is surrounded by all the things. So Gudha Jatruhu Arindamaha, who can defeat his enemies. Ajanubahu, his hands and his shoulders, they are hanging till his knees. Sushiraha, his head is very good. Sulalataha, forehead is very good. Suvikramaha, very much heroic. Samaha, Samavibhaktangaha, his well-toned body. Snigdhavarna Pratapavan, Snigdhavarna, his color is like a dark cloud. Pratapavan, and he is burning. Pinavakshaha, his chest is little bit coming up. Pinavakshaha, it is well toned and well endowed with enough fat. Vishalakshaha, his eyes are very wide. Lakshmivan Shubhalakshmanaha, Lakshmivan very prosperous. Shubhalakshanaha, he has got all the good lakshanas in his body, all over his body. 32 lakshanas, and they are described even in the Ramayana, in the when Rama is seen by this Hanuman and all other people. Dharmadnyaha Satyasandhascha, he knows what is the dharma, what is good for the people. And Satyasandhascha, he is always very much firm on his truthfulness. Prajanancha hitayarataha, he is always thinking about what is good for the for the well-being of the subjects. Yashasvi Jnana Sampannaha Shuchar Vashyah Samadhiman, Yashasvi, well known, Jnana Sampannaha, endowed with high knowledge. Shuchihi, Shuchitva, that is also very important thing. He is clean, not by bodily having Mysore sandal soap, but with yes, internal and external cleanliness is very much important, very much known. Vashyaha, he is self-controlling. Samadhiman, always he is calm. Prajapati Samaha, he is like Parabrahm, Chaturmukha Brahma, Shriman, prosperous. Dhata, and he is nurturing the people. Ripunishodanaha, he kills his enemies. Rakshita Jivalokasya, he is protector of his subjects. Dharmasya Parirakshita, he is protector of Dharma. Rakshita Swasya Dharmasya, and he is protecting, and he is keeping up his dharmas. He is not giving up his dharmas while protecting the others' dharmas. So Swajanasya cha Rakshita, and he is protecting his own people also, like his wife and sons and all other family men. Veda Vedanga Tatvajnyaha Dhanurvede cha Nishtitaha. He knows Vedas and Vedangas, and he is well versed in Dhanurveda also. Sarva Shastrartha Tatvajnyaha. Not only is well versed in Vedas, but he knows all the Shastras like Nyaya, Vyakaran, and all other Vedas, all other Shastras. Smrtiman, he remembers all of these things. Pratibhanavan, he is very quick to respond at any point of time. He finds quick answers to anything. That is the Pratibha. Pratibha Navanoneshani Pradnya. Pradnya Navanavonmesha Shalini Pratibha Mata. It is the sentence. So he has got that quick and very sharp responses to each and every incident, each and every problem that arises. Sarvaloka Priya Sadhu Adinatma Vichakshana. He is very dear to all the people in this world. Adinatma, but himself he is humble, but he is not humiliated by anybody else. Vichakshana. He knows he has got distinctive power to distinguish what is good and what is not good. Sarvada Abhigata Sadbhihi. Always he is welcomed by virtuous people. Samudra Iva Sindhubihi. Like the Samudra is always approached by all the rivers. In the same manner, he is approachable to all the Sajjanas. Aryaha Sarva Samaschaiva. Aryaha, and his character is of very high standard. That's why he is Aryaha. Arya and Mlecha, it is what everywhere found in the Shastras. Sarva Samaschaiva. He is equal to all of them. And Sadaiva Priyadarshanaha is very handsome to see. Nobody has seen him angry or some kind frightened or always worried. So Sadaiva Priyadarshana, always very handsome to look. Such a Sarva Gunopetaha Kausalyananda Vardhanaha Samudra Iva Gambhirye Dhairyena Himavaniva. So he is endowed with all the qualities. Sarva Gunopetaha Kausalyananda Vardhana. He is developing, or he is making Kausalya's pleasure growing always. And Samudra Iva Gambhirya, and is like his Gambhirya, his greatness is equal to that of ocean. Dhairyena Himavaniva, he is so firm like a Himalaya mountain. Vishnuna Sadrusho Virya, and his heroism is equal to Vishnu. Somavat Priyadarshana, that's why Ramaya Ramaputraya Ramachandraya Vedhase. He is so nice, so pleasant to look. He is like Chandra. Somavat Priyadarshana, very handsome to look as Chandra. Kalagni Sadrusha Krodhe, but when he is angry, he is like the all destroying fire of Pralaya Kala. Kshamaya Prathivi Samaha. He is like the Mother Earth to forgive all the people. Dhanadena Samastyage, so rich that he can be equal with Kubera in giving money. Satya Dharma Ivaparaha, and when he speaks truth, he can be equated with Dharma, Yama Dharma. So he is the son of Dasharatha, and he is endowed with all these qualities. Now, the story starts. Tamevam gunasampannam ramam satyaparakramam jeshtham gunayiryuktam priyam dasharatha sutam Prakritinam hitayuktam prakriti priyakamyaya Yavarajyena Sanyoktam Aichat Pritya Mahipatihi. Now he wanted to coronate, crown this young prince as the Yuvaraj of Ayodhya. He is endowed with all these qualities and he is very much true to his decisions. Jeshtham, he is the first son, so and he is full with all the qualities that are needed for the king. Prakritinam hitayuktam, and he is very much dear to all the subjects. So he wanted to please his subjects. That's why he wanted to make him the deputy king of a young king, Yuvaraja of Ayodhya. Yavarajyena Sanyoktam Aichat Pritya Mahipatihi. He wanted to make him Yuvaraja. And now, twist happens here. Tasyabhisheka Sambharan Drashtva Bharyath Kaikeyi Purvam Dattavara Devi Varamena Mayachata. Now, preparation is ongoing to coronate this Rama in the Yuvaraja Patta. Kaikeyi saw the preparations and now she remembered her two varas that were given by Dasharatha to her. She asked one vara, that is, Rama should be ousted from the kingdom for 14 years. Vivasanancha Ramasya. One is Vivasana. Vivasana is sending him out of kingdom. And Bharatasya Abhishechanam, and coronation of Bharata in the place of Rama. Rama accepted it, and even Dasharatha accepted it. Sasatya Vachanad Raja Dharmapashena Sanyataha Vivasayamasa Sutam Ramam Dasharatha Priyam. Now, because Dasharatha is hell-bent on speaking truth and he cannot come back from his promise to Kaikeyi. So Dasharatha told Rama, now you have to move out of this kingdom for 14 years. Vivasayamasa Sutam. Vivasana is sending him out of country. Ramam Dasharatha Priyam. Now Rama was sent out of the Ayodhya. Sajagama Vanam Veeraha Pratidnyam Anupalayan Vitur Vachana Nirdeshat Kaikeya Priyakarana. Okay, because he is always bent on keeping up his promises. Pratidnyam Anupalayan. He has made that Pratidnya. He has taken oath that I will always obey what my father orders. So his father has now ordered him to go out of the kingdom to please Kaikeyi. So he went out of the city. Now, Tam Vrajantam Priyo Bhrata Lakshmanonu Jagamaha Snehad Vinaya Sampannaha Sumitranandavardhanaha. Lakshmana followed Rama because he was always attached because of their very close proximity. He said, I will come with you. Bhrataram Daito Bhratuhu Saubhratra Manudarshayan. That is the Saubhratra. Saubhratra is the real brotherhood, not that is happening in the Mid East. That brotherhood is something very difficult. So Saubhratra Manudarshayan, Lakshmana accepted that I will proceed with you. And Ramasya Daita Bharya Nityam Prana Samahita. Rama's wife, the Sita, she is like Prana to Rama. So dear, like all his own life. Janakasya Kule Jata Deva Mayeva Nirmita. So elegant, so beautiful that nobody could believe that she is so beautiful. Deva Mayeva Nirmita. She is like some kind of magic or some kind of trick created by these devatas. Deva Mayeva Nirmita. Maya. It is some trick or magic or whatever the the superimposition. Sarvalakshana Sampanna Narinam Uttama Vadhu. She had all the 32 Lakshanas in her body. Narinam Uttama. She is first among all the ladies. Vadhu. Sita Pyanugata Ramam Shashinam Rohini Yatha. Because it is well known that Rohini is always very dear to moon. That means moon is always very near to Rohini. It is a very, very well known story in the Puranas and in the Jyotisha also. So she followed Rama like Rohini follows moon. Rohini star follows moon. And now Paurair Anugato Duram Pitra Dasharatha Dasharatha followed him for a few steps, and also many people of the Ayodhya they followed Rama to the bank of Tamasa. Shringavira Pure Sutam Ganga Kule Vesarjayat. And now he left. He went to the bank of Ganga with Sumantra, who is Suta. One night he stayed on the banks of Tamasa, and then he proceeded towards Ganga Nadi, where he left the Sumantra. So you go back and we will go by our own feet. That's why Shringavira Pure, where he left, it is the Shringavira Pura, and Ganga Kule, it is on the banks of Ganga that he gave permission to, he ordered Sumantra, not gave permission. Sumantra did not ask. But even Dasharatha, he wanted to send big army with Rama, but Rama refused. I will be happy with myself. Don't worry, don't send army. So we are only 3 persons are going. So he sent Sumantra there to Ayodhya. Guhamasadya Dharmatma Nishadadhipatim Priyam. And he met Nishadadhipati Priya. He is always well known to Rama. Rama and this Guha, they were all very close. Nishadadhipatim Priyam. So he met Guha there. And Guhena Sahito Ramo Lakshmanena cha Sitaya Te Vanena Vanam Gatva Nadis Tirtva Bahudakaha. Then he crossed the Ganga with the help of Guha. Guha is the king of these Nishadas, their who were community. So he crossed Ganga river there. And then he Saha Vanena Vanam Gatva. He crossed many forests. From one forest, he is going to another forest. Nadis Tirtva Bahudakaha. And he crossed many rivers also. Bahudakaha, who are very much flowing, very much with high waters. Then later on, Chitrakutam Anuprapya Bharadwajasya Shasanat. They met Bharadwaja in Prayaga, and Bharadwaja told them to stay in the Chitrakuta. So in the Chitrakuta, they made a Ramyamavasatham Krutva Ramamana Vanetraya. They stayed in Chitrakuta, having built a very beautiful hut with whatever the logs that were available in the Chitrakuta. Ramamana Vanetraya, they were enjoying their stay in the Chitrakuta there. That's why Chitrakuta is very well known. Deva Gandharva Sankashaha, they were like Gandharvas. They tatra nevasan sukham. They stayed there happily. Now Rama went to Chitrakuta, and here Dasharatha immediately died. He left his for heavenly abode. Chitrakutam Gate Rame Putra Shokaturastata. Now Dasharatha is very much saddened by the separation from Rama. So Putra Shoka Aturaha. Atura is nearing his death now. So he got sick, and immediately he left. The Raja Dasharatha Swargam Jagama Vilapan Sutam, and he is cursed by the Shravana Kumara's parents that you will die with from the separation of your son, your very dear son. It was the curse, and Dasharatha did so. Raja Dasharatha Swargam Jagama Vilapan Sutam. Then immediately these ministers they ordered Dasharatha, the Bharata to come back from Kaikeya country. So Bharata came there. गते तु तस्मिन् भरतो वसिष्ठ प्रमुखैर्द्विजैः नियुज्यमानो राज्याय नैच्छद्राज्यं महाबलः. And he was insisted that he should take over the reins of this country, but he did not want it. And Sajagama Vanam Veeraha Ramapada Prasadakaha. He was very close to Rama. He did not cross over to take the reins of this kingdom. So he went to forest to please Rama, to bring back Rama, because Dasharatha is no more, he has to come back. Gatva tu Mahatmanam Ramam Satyaparakkramam Ayachad Dhataram Ramam Arya Bhava Puraskrita. With so humility and with this courage and his nobility that he asked Rama to come back. But Rama told, Tvameva Raja Dharmajna iti Ramam vacho bruvit. Now Dasharatha is dead and I am not accepting the kingdom, the ruling power. So if actually my mother has asked coronation for me, but when I refuse it, when I reject it, then naturally again it falls on your shoulders. So you have to take the reins. Tvameva Raja Dharmajna, because you know the dharma, and that's why you have to take up the responsibility. That was Bharata's request to Rama. Iti Ramam vacho bravit, but Ramopi paramodaraha sumukha sumaha yashaha sanaichat pituradeshat rajyam Ramo mahabalaha. But once Dasharatha has ordered, that order has to be honored. It should be obeyed. So I will stay in forest for 14 years and I will come back after 14 years. You have to look over the administration of the country till that time. Nachaichat pituradeshat rajyam Ramo mahabalaha paduke chasya rajyaya nyasam dattva punah punah. Now he gave it to he gave his sandals to Bharata. Nyasam dattva punah punah nivartayamasa, and he just pushed over Bharata to return to Ayodhya and see the administration of the country. Sakama manamapyaiva Ramapada upasprishan Nandigrame karodrajyam Ramagamana kankshaya. Now he did not sit on the throne, but instead he stayed in did not even enter the Ayodhya. He stayed in Nandigrama with worshipping Rama's sandals, Ramapada upasprishan, and he waited till Rama came back from Vanavasa. Gatetu Bharate Shriman Satyasandho Jitendriyaha Ramastu Punaralakshya Nagarasya Janasya cha Tatragamanamekagro Dandakan Pravivesha. Now Rama was worried that people now they know my whereabouts, so they will come back again and they will trouble me here. They will insist and they will request and they will do whatever at their hands to bring back me there into Ayodhya. So now he left for Dandakaranya. Tatragamanam, Nagarasya Janasya Tatragamanam, he foreseen, and that's why Dandakan Pravivesha. He went to Dandakaranya, crossing the Vindhya mountains. Dandakaranya is Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra border. So he went there into Dandakaranya. Pravishyatu Maharanyam Ramo Rajiva Lochanaha. Now it is a very big forest, Dandakaranya, nobody stayed there. That was very prohibited place, and it was a reserved forest for the Rakshasas, not for the animals. Because at the time, India was not full of 150 crore people, and vast majority of the lands were uninhabited by people. So most of them were forests, and whatever the places that were available, used for cultivation. So it was full of forests. But this Dandakaranya was more very big forest. So प्रविश्यतु महारण्यं रामो राजीवलोचनः विराधं राक्षसं हत्वा शरभङ्गं ददर्शः. Then he saw Viradha Rakshasa, and then he saw Sharabhanga. Sharabhanga is a tapasvi there. Sutikshnam cha Pyagastyan cha Agastya Bhrataram Tata. He saw Sutikshna and Agastya's brother, and he took the Agastya's Agastya's advice, Aindram Sharasanam, and he accepted Indra's bow from Agastya. Agastya had been given this bow by Indra, and now he accepted this Aindram Sharasanam, Khadgancha Paramaprita, Tunicha Akshaya Sayago. Khadga also he accepted, one sword, and Paramaprita, Tunicha Akshaya Sayago. That is quiver, something like which houses the arrows. वसतस्तस्य रामस्य वने वनचरैः सह ऋषयोऽभ्यागमन् सर्वे वधाय असुरराक्षसान्. Now people understood, the rishis who were doing tapasya, they knew about the arrival of Rama, and they all asked for the slaying of many rakshasas who were there. Vadhaya asura rakshasam satesham pratishushrav rakshasanam tada vane. Now he heard the stories of all these rakshasas who were eating the human flesh. These rakshasas, they were very much dead against these tapasyas. So Pratijñatascha Ramena vadhas sanyati rakshasam. Now he took an oath that I will kill all these rakshasas and I will protect all of you. Rishinam Agnikalpanam Dandakaranyavasinam. In front of these rishis who were staying in the Dandakaranya, he made a decision and he took an oath that I will teach a lesson to all these rakshasas. Tena tatraiva vasata janasthana nivasini virupita Shurpanakha rakshasi kamarupini. Now comes the episode of Shurpanakhi. She wanted to marry Rama, and he sent to Lakshmana, and Lakshmana rejected, and now she wanted to kill Sita. So Virupita Shurpanakha. Shurpanakha, she had her nails, very long nails, like Shurpas. Now she got her nose and ears cut by Lakshmana. Now she went toward with near all the other Rakshasas who were staying there. Tatas Shurpanakha Vakyad Udyuktan Sarva Rakshasan. 14,000 Rakshasas came there. Khara, Trishiras, and Dushana, all these Rakshasas came there. Kharam, Trishirasam Chaiva, Dushanam Chaiva Rakshasam, Nijaghana Rane Ramaha, Tesham Chaiva Padanugan. He defeated all their followers there. So everybody was happy. Vane tasmin nivasata janasthana nivasinam rakshasam nihatanyasam sahasrani chaturdasha. 14,000 Rakshasas who have encroached the Janasthana reserved forest were killed by Rama. Chaturdasha sahasrani. Rakshasam nihatanyasam. Now Rama is staying there, and he has made his rule firm there in the Janasthana. But Ravana got hint of Rama's arrival there. Tato jñativadham shrutva Ravanaha krodhamurchitaha sahayam varayamasa maricham nama rakshasam. Now Maricha, he asked for the help of Maricha. But Maricha, he had seen the taste of Rama's sharpness of Rama's arrows, and he rejected the offer of Ravana. Varyamana subahusho Marichena Saravana. And Maricha, he advised Ravana against going to see Rama. But somehow, Navirodho Balavata Kshamo Ravana Tenate. you cannot have the enmity with Rama, who is more powerful than you. That was the advice of Maricha to Ravana. But anadratyatu tadvakyam Ravana kalachodita. Ravana did not heed to advice of Maricha. Ravana kalachodita, because he is pushed by the time, because always timing is very important. Even great people, they fall into trap only because of the timings. When timings are bad, then they will fall. But when times are very good, favorable, then somehow they will survive. But Ravana, now Kalachoditaha, Jagama Sahamarichaha, Tasyashrama Padam Tada. He went to the Rama's ashrama there, in the Janasthana. तेन मायाविना दूरम अपवाह्य नृपात्मजो जहार भार्याम रामस्य ग्रध्रम हत्वा जटायुषम. No, three stories. This Mayavi, Maricha, he took the guise of golden deer, and he was dancing, wandering around the ashrama of Rama and Sita. Tathapi Ramo lulubhe mrigaya. Then Sita was uh, no, she fell into the trap of this Maricha, and she insisted that golden deer should be brought to her. So he took Rama and Lakshmana far deep into the forest, and in the meanwhile, this Ravana Jahar Bharyam Ramasya, and he just kidnapped wife of Rama. In the meanwhile, this Jatayu, he came to fight with Ravana, but he killed Jatayu also. Gradhrancha nihatam drashtva Pratam Shutvacha Maithilim. Now Rama came back and he saw this Jatayu killed, and from he heard that this Sita is kidnapped by Ravana. Raghava Shoka Santapto Vilalapa Akulendriya. Tatastenaiva Shokena Gradhram Dagdva Jatayusham. Margamano Vane Sitam Rakshasam Sandadarshaha. Now he cremated Jatayu, and very much worried, he fell into the ocean of grief. Shoka Santaptaha. His body was burning with deep grief. Vilalapa, he is crying. And we have seen yesterday how Rama was dear to Sita and how Sita was dear to Rama. So, Dushkaram Kratavan Rama, Hino Yadanaya Prabhu, Dharayatyatmano Deham, Nashoke Navasidati. It was the exclamation of Hanuman. He saw Sita for the first time and understood the situation of Rama. Rama's grief is deserving because Sita is so beautiful, so loving, so charming, that Rama is in complete love with Sita. He can do anything. He did all these things and he is now wandering the forest for the Sita. Everything is worth. That is understanding of Hanuman. Raghava Shoka Santaptaha Vilalava Akulendriyaha. Now he is crying there. And it is only Natak. And as you understand, Rama is a Paramatma, and he will not be perturbed by the separation of Sita. But for the sake of poetry and the beauty and the sudden turnings of the. Otherwise, if everything is okay, then Rama is there he is born into the Ayodhya, and he is there, and he he born and brought up in Ayodhya, and he married Sita there, and he stayed there in the Ayodhya, and he ruled over the country, and he made all good rulings and good administration. Then he finished his avatar. Then Ramayana would not be so interesting. So it is all God's Leela that he wanted to show it to the people. So, so we have now crossed half of the first sarga. I hope we will be able to do it tomorrow. Or we shall have some more shlokas now as much as possible till 9 o'clock. So you'll be able to recite some of the shlokas tomorrow. Margamano vane sitam rakshasam sandadarshaha kabandham nama rupena vikritam ghoradarshanam. He saw Kabandha and he killed this Kabandha. Tam nihatya mahabaho dadaha swargatascha saha. And he cremated the body of this Kabandha, and Kabandha he reached Swarga there. Sachasya kathayamasa shabarim dharmacharinim shramanam dharmanipunam abhigaccheti Raghava. Now he said that Shabari is waiting for you. Shabarim dharmacharinim, she is very much well versed in the dharma. He is following the rituals, dharma, dharmika riti. Shramanam, now she is completely like a nun in Christianity, or you can imagine that she is a sannyasini. So there were many sannyasins in ancient India, and sannyasinis were there. She is one of them. Shramana, that's why she is called as Shramana. Dharma Nipuna Abhigaccheti Raghava. Then you go there. Now Rama went to Shabari. Sobhyagachan Mahatejaha Shabarim Shatrusodanaha Shabarya Pujita Sammika Ramo Dasharathatmajaha. Now he entered Karnataka, where we are reciting this beautiful poetry. Pampatire Hanumata Sangato Vanarenaha. And he met Hanuman on the banks of Pampa. Hanuman was Vanara. Vanara cannot be translated as monkey. It was kind of species that was prevalent at the time, but not now. So this Vanaras, they were there in the Karnataka region. Hanumadvachanachaiva Sugrivena Samagataha. Now Hanuman introduced Rama to Sugriva, and Sugriva understood the grief of Rama. Sugrivaya cha tatsarvam shamsad Ramo Mahabalaha. Why he is wandering, why he has entered Karnataka, everything Rama narrated to Sugriva. Aditas yathavrattam Sitayascha Visheshataha. And now he narrated all the story from very beginning, and Sita's kidnap, everything he narrated to, he told everything, the story to Sugriva. Sugrivaschapi tatsarvam shrutva ramasya vanaraha chakara sakhyam ramena pritaschaiva agnisakshikam. And he was also in the same grief. His wife was retained by Vali. His wife was taken over by Vali. So he was also in the same difficulty. So Samana Shila Vyasanesha Sakhyam. Always people in same difficulty, same sorrow, they become friends. And now Sugriva and Rama, they become friends. And their friendship was sanctified by the fire, sacred fire there. Chakara Sakhyam Ramena Pritaschaiva Agnisakshikam. So he accepted and he promised that he will help Rama to find Sita. And in return, Rama has to give Sugriva his own Rajya. Tato Vanarrajena Vairanu Kathanam Prati Ramaya Aveditam Sarvam Pranaya Dukhyatena cha. Now his enmity, Vanar Raja Sugriva, he narrated the enmity with his elder brother Sugriva. Pranaya Dukhyatena cha, and now Rama, he took an oath that Pratidnyachancha Ramayana tada Valivadham Prati. He said, I will kill Vali and I will make you king again. And now, but Sugriva was suspecting, he was doubtful about the power of Rama, whether he could kill Vali or not. Valinascha balam tatra kathayamasa vanaraha. He narrated the power of Vali, so powerful that he could smash all these things. And they said these are the 7 sala trees, and Sugriva, he could move one leaf of the sala trees from his arrow. That was the power of Sugriva, the power of Vali, that as Sugriva narrated it. And now, Darshayamasa Sugriva Mahaparvata Sannibham Utsmayitva Mahamahu Prekshachasti Mahabala. He said, it is the remnants of one Dundubhi Rakshasa who was killed by this Vali. Sugriva Shankitaschasi Nityam Virena Raghave. Sugriva was very much suspecting or doubtful about the power of Rama, but Raghava Pratyayartantu Dundubhe Kayamuttamam Darshayamasa Sugriva Mahaparvata Sannibham. Dundubhe is bones there were, and his full body was the paleo bones were there. Like now we find many remains of dinosaurs and all other very old creatures. When we find their full body, the body of these bones, the same manner he showed the Dundubhi's body, Mahaparvata Sannibham, and it was very big, like a mountain. And now Rama just smiled, and he Padangusthena Chikshepa Sampurnam Dashayojanam. And now he threw this Dundubhi's body with his, just pushing by his toe, the nail, the toe of his leg. Padangusthena Chikshepa Sampurnam Dashayojanam, and it fell around far away, in 10 the yojana far away. Now he was very much assured, Sugriva was assured, Bibhedacha Punastalan Saptaikena Maheshwana. And he destroyed all the 7 sala trees with one arrow. Only Vali could move just one leaf with his full power. But whereas this Rama, he could smash the whole 7 trees with one arrow. And that arrow did not stop there. Girim Rasatalanchaiva Janayan Pratyam Tada. And again, it took the one Giri to Rasatala. Janayan Pratyam Tada. Now, this Sugriva was assured with the power of Rama. Tatah Prita Manastena Vishwastaha Samahakapihi. Now, he believed the power of Rama. Now they went to Kishkindham Ramasahito Jagaga Macha Guham Tada. And they went to Kishkindha, and he showed Vali's Guha to Rama. Now, Tato Garjad Harivaraha Sugrivo Hema Pingalaha Tenanadena Mahata Nirjagam Harishwaraha. Now he made a high noise, Sugriva, and having heard this noise, Vali came out of his Guha. Anumanya Tadataram Sugrivena Samagataha. Tara, she advised Vali not to go against Rama, but somehow he made her sit quiet, and he came to meet Sugriva, and he was fighting with Sugriva there, and Rama released an arrow, and immediately Vali died there. Nijaghana cha tatrainam sharainaikayana Raghava. With one arrow, Vali is finished. ततः सुग्रीव वचनात् हत्वा वालिनमाहवे सुग्रीवयो तद्राज्ये राघवः प्रतिपादयत्. Now he killed Vali and then made Sugriva king of Kishkinda. Now, Sacha Sarvan Samaniya Vanaran Vanarashabha. It is a very big story. How many Vanaras were there? And he called all of them. Dishah Prasthapayamasa Didrakshuhu Janakatmajam. He wanted to find Sita all over the world. So he went, he sent Vanaras, some Vanaras to east, west, north, east, everywhere, north, south, and all the direction. And he narrated the situation of geography there. And many people, they claim that it is still same. And he sent Vanaras. And now this Hanuman and all other Vanaras, they went to the southern direction and they saw Tato Grudhrasya Vachanat Sampater Hanuman Bali. Now they heard Grudra staying there, and they asked what is the situation of Sita, and Grudra Sampati, he showed that she is taken away by Ravana, and this Lanka lies 100 yojana afar in this ocean. Now, Shatayojana Vistirnam Pupulve Lavanaranam. He just jumped into this ocean, not into the ocean, but he jumped to the Lanka, crossing this ocean. Tatra Lankam Samasadya Purim Ravanapalitam Dadarasha Sitam Dhyayantim Ashokamanikam Gatam. Now he combed the whole Ayodhya, whole Lanka, where is Sita, but he could not find there. And now finally he went to Ashokamanika and he saw Sita, Dadarsha Sitam Dhyayantim Ashokamanikam Gatam. Nivedayitva Abhijnanam Pravartim Vinivedya. Now he has to make her believe that he is the messenger of Rama, and he gave Anguliyaka to Sita, and she believed that he is really the messenger of Rama. Samashvasicha Vaidehi Mardayamasa Toranam. Now he assured Vaidehi and he smashed the Torana, and Pancha Senagragan Hatva Saptachaya Mantri Sutanapi. He killed 5 sons of five commanders, and also 7 sons of Mantri, and Akshakumara he killed. Nishpishya Grahanam Samupagamat. Finally, just he accepted the bandhana of Brahmastra sent by this Indrajit. Astrayana Unmuktamatmanam Jnatva Paitamaha Dwarat. And he knew he had got a vara from Chaturmukha Brahma that nobody will be able to just catch. So, Marshayan Rakshasan Veeraham Yandrinastan Didakshayan. He could do smash, and he could have come back to Ayodhya or come back to the Kishkinda without any problem, but he wanted to see Yandrinastan Yadrachaya, and he wanted to see this Ravana, and he saw Ravana, and he had discussion with him, and Tato Dagdhva Purim Lankam Ratecha Sitancha Maithilim. He burnt whole Lanka except for Ashokamanika, where Sita was staying. Ramaya Priyamakyatum Punarayan Mahakapihi. Now he jumped back to Kishkinda to narrate his fact-finding committee of these Vanaras, and the Sita was found there. Nyavedayat Ameyatma Swabhigamya Mahatmanam Kratva Ramam Pradakshinam. He made Pradakshina around Rama, and Nyavedayat, he gave the message that Drishta Siteti Tatvata. I have seen Sita really, and Hanuman gave Chudamani to assure Rama that she has sent this. Tatas Sugriva Sahito Gatvadiram Mahodadhehe Samudram Kshobhayamasa Sharair Sannibhai. Now Rama proceeded to the ocean with all the kapis, and he wanted to um, cross over the ocean, but ocean did not, Samudra Raja did not come. So Samudram Kshobhayamasa. Now he stirred the ocean with his arrows. Now Samudra got very much terrified, and he came there. Darshayamasa Chatmanam Samudra Saritampatihi. Saritampatihi Samudra, he came there and he said, you don't dry up me. Instead, you can build a long bridge to Lanka. Samudra Vachanachaiva Nalam Setu Makarayat. He built a setu, built a bridge by Nala, because to honor, he wanted to honor the words of Samudra Raja. Tena gatva Purim Lankam Hatva Ravana Mahave. And he went there to Lanka and killed Ravana in the battle. Rama Sita Manuprapi Paramridam Upagamat. Now he saw Sita, but he was so ashamed. He felt ashamed. Tamuvacha Tado Rama Parusham Janasamsadi. Now it is the real turning of Ramayana. Everybody was there, and Rama spoke to Sita. I will not accept you. I have not fought with Ravana to find you. It is not for you. Just I wanted to prove my mettle. So Tamuvacha Tato Rama Parusham Janasamsade. He spoke so unworthy words to Sita. Amrshyamana sa Sita Vivesha Jwalanam Sati. And now she entered fire immediately. She could not bear it to hear these words of Rama. Agni came there, and he brought Sita without any problem. Now, Tatogni Vachanat Sitam Jnatva Vigata Kalmasham. Now he accepted Sita. She is very clean. She did not have any problem there in the Lanka. Karmana Tena Mahata Trilokyam Sacharacharam Sadevarshi Ganam Tushtam Raghavasya Mahatmanah. He wanted to show it that king should be. It is always our Swamiji used to say, Julius Caesar's wife should be above suspicion. So in the same manner, everybody, Karmanati Namata, Trilokyam Sacharadam, the whole three worlds, you are happy because Rama could prove the chastity of Sita. Now, Babho Ramaha, Samprahashtaha, Pujita Sarvadeva, he is worshipped by all devatas there. And Rama felt happy. Abhishitchicha Lankayam Rakshasendram Vibhishanam. Now he coronated Vibhishana there in the Lanka kingdom. Kritakrityastada Rama Vijwaraha Pramumodaha. Now his worries are gone. Now he has to come back to Ayodhya. Devatabhyo Varam Prapya Samuthapya cha Vanaran. Now he gave permission to all devatas to go back. And Samuthapya cha Vanara, he took all the Vanaras with him. Ayodhyam Prasthito Ramaha Pushpakena Suhradurtaha. Now he started his journey back to Ayodhya in the Pushpak Airlines. So Pushpakena Suhradurtaha Bharadvajashramam Gatva Rama Satya Parakramaha. Now he went to Bharadvajashrama near Prayagraj. He saw him. Now he went to, he sent Hanuman to assure that Bharata that Rama is coming back, otherwise would have immolated himself, because Rama did not come in the prescribed time before the deadline. Bharatasya Rama Hanumantam Vyasarjayat. Now, Punarakhyaikam Jalpan Sugriva Sahitastada Pushpakam Tat Samarohuya Nandikramam Eyotada. Then Sugriva with Sugriva and all his family Punarakhyaikam Jalpan. He is remembering all the stories there, and they went to Nandigrama there. Now, Nandigrame Jatam Hitva Bhratrape Sahitonakah Rama Sita Manuprape Rajyam Punaramaptvan. Now he cleaned himself. He just took off his tapasvi vesha. Jatam Hitva, he cut his long hairs. Bhratrape Sahitonakah Rama Sita Manuprape Rajyam Punaramaptvan. No, he was coronated in the seat of throne of Ayodhya. So everybody is happy there. Prahrishta mudito lokah tushtaha pushtaha sudharmikah. Everybody was very happy. Prahrishta, highly happy. Muditaha, pleased. Lokah tushtaha pushtaha, nurtured. Sudharmikah, everybody was dharmika. Niramayaha, everybody is without any disease. Amayaha, arogascha, no disease, no worries. Durbhiksha bhayavarjitaha, there was no fear of famines. Naputramuranam kechit drakshanti purushah kvachit. Nobody saw their sons dying in front of them. Naryascha avidhava nityam bhavishyanti pativrataha. And all the women in Ayodhya, they were enjoying the company of their husbands. No husband died when this wife is living. And it is very difficult to imagine in present times. Many people might be wanting many wives. They may see a situation and they may want now that to happen. Nachagnijam bhayam kinchit napsamajjanti jantavaha. There was no fear of fire and no flooding. Navatacham bhayam, no tsunami, no kind of storms. Napi jwarakradam tatha. Nachapi ksudbhayam, there was no jwara, there was no hunger. There was nobody committed suicide because of hunger. And what is happening now, everybody can imagine. Nataskara bhayam tatha, there was no fear of thieves in Ayodhya. Nagarani cha rashtrani dhanadhanya vitani cha. All cities and rashtas, everything was very much prosperous with all the dhana, money and dhanyas. Nityam pramudita sarve yatha kratayuge tatha. It was like kratayuga, that everybody is highly happy. Now, what happened then? Ashwamedha shatayirištva tatha bahusuvarnakaihi. Rama, he performed 100 Ashwamedha yagas. Gavam kotyayutam dattva. He gave 10,000 crores of cows to Brahmanas. Rajavamshan Shatagunan Sthapayishyati Raghava. Now he will establish kingly ruling over the country. And Chaturvarnyancha Lokesmin Sweswe Dharme Niyokshati. And he established Chaturvarnya very firmly in the earth. So everybody has to do his own work, should not cross over the limits. Now comes the last few shlokas, we will finish it. Dashavarsha Sahasrani, Dashavarsha Shatani cha. He will live for 10,000 years and Dashavarsha Shatani cha, 1,000 more. Ramo Rajyam Upasitva, he ruled over the country for 11,000 years. And Brahmalokam Prayasyati. Now he will go to Brahmaloka. Because it is in the future tense. Because this Kavya is written when Rama was still ruling over the country. Idam Pavitram Papagnam Punyam Vedaischa Samhitam. This Ramayana is very Pavitra, auspicious, Papagnam. It removes all our, cleanses all our sins. Punyam, it brings good fortune. Vedaischa Samhitam, it is like Veda. It is equated with Veda. Very much equal to Veda. Yah Patayad Ramacharitam Sarvapapai Pramuchate. if a person recites this Ramayana, he will be cured, he will be getting rid of all the problems in his life. Sarvapapaiः pramuchyate. Etad akyanam ayushyam pathan Ramayanam naraha. This is the akhyana, this is ayushya, it brings long life. Pathan Ramayanam naraha saputra potraha saganaha praitya swarge mahiyate. And he will be living very happily with all his sons and grandsons. Then, after his death, he will be enjoying the same situation in his Swarga. Pathan dvijo vagrishabhattvamiyat syat kshatriyo bhumipatittvamiyat vanikjanah panya phalattvamiyat janascha shudropi mahattvamiyat. The person, the Brahmana who recites this shloka, this Ramayana, he will become very good orator. Vagrushabha means he will be bull of speech. Syat kshatriya bhumi patittvamiyat. If he is a kshatriya, then he will become a ruler. He will become king. Vanikjana panya phalattvamiyat. And Vanikjana, Baniyas will be very much prosperous. Janascha Shudrapi Mahattvamiyat. Even Shudras who listen to this Ramayana or who recite this Ramayana, and they will also become great persons. They will be greatly honored by all the people. So Ramayana is the life of India. Everybody should read this Ramayana once, at least once in his lifetime. So here we end today, but tomorrow we can recite the shlokas, and before Rama is born in the mid-noon. So instead of doing it in the evening, we will do it in the morning if you are available. We will start by around 10 o'clock and finish reciting these 100 shlokas. So everybody will be able to have the benefits of reading this Ramayana. Okay?
Astu Acharya.
Acharya, I'll be traveling, so I will not be able to join in the morning, but maybe I will listen to the recording then.
And if you, as you wish. So we'll conclude today. We'll conclude today.
Okay. Acharya, what time tomorrow, Acharya?
So what time it will take? Around 1 hour to recite all these shlokas, 100 shlokas. We start by around 10:30 if possible. Some muhurtas, and I have to attend one Upanayana, and I will very near to my place, and I will come back. And we'll start by 10:30 to 11:30.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we can try.
Okay.
Dhanyawad Acharya.
Okay.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Dhanyawad. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
धन्यवाद आचार्य नमस्कार
Namaste.